Hi, I'm Michael Yang, and today I want to talk to you about music, how it can change your brain development, how it helped change my life, and how it can help change yours. So, to start off, I want to tell you a little bit about me. At the age of 4 is when I first started playing musical instruments. My first instrument was the piano. At this moment, I was introduced into the world of music. I played the piano daily for years and years, competing in recitals, events, and winning many of them. However, very soon, sitting down at the piano quickly became a task, rather than a pastime or a form of enjoyment. I eventually lost interest and began looking for more ways to expand my musical talents. In the fourth grade is when I picked up the cello and the viola. This was my gateway into the world of string instruments. Many teachers quickly began to realize my talents, thanks to my many years of piano experience. However, I still was not satisfied. In the sixth grade is when I first picked up the trumpet. The trumpet very quickly became one of my favorite instruments, not only because of its unique sound, but thanks to some motivation from some of my childhood heroes and jazz legends, such as Louis Armstrong or Miles Davis. In the sixth grade is when everything changed. I picked up a guitar for the first time. I went out with my parents, went to a guitar center, and bought a beginner 2008 Fender Stratocaster. The beauty of it amazed me and mesmerized me in many ways. The beauty of the finish, the simplicity of the fretboard and the neck. The guitar very quickly became my favorite musical instrument. However, I was still not satisfied. In the past couple years, I've picked up a few more instruments. The guitar is still my favorite instrument, but I learned how to play the drum set and some other percussion instruments. I learned how to play the ukulele, and I even picked up singing for a brief period of time. However, I play music every day, in and out of school. I play guitar for my school's pit orchestra and a couple of bands. I'll play the trumpet in the school's jazz band and in the school's wind ensemble. Music for me is not just a pastime, it's not just a club, it's not just a hobby. It's a stress reliever, it's a lifestyle, and music is my drug. Today, I want to explain to you how music changed my life and how it can change yours. But in particular, I want to tell you about the benefits of playing music and how it can literally change your brain development. To start off, I want to explain how it can help change your mood. Music by itself can make you happy, it can make you sad, and it can expand a broad range of emotions. A Stanford study shows that music engages the areas of your brain which are involved in paying attention, making predictions, and even updating events in our memory. Did you know listening to music changes your heartbeat? Slow songs will relax you, and fast songs will make your heartbeat speed up. During moments of musical euphoria, the blood travels through your brain and to the other areas of stimulation that can produce feelings of content, joy, sadness, and even fear. Scientists at the University of Missouri have found that people can boost their moods simply by listening to music. Here's an example. Researchers had 20 active adults perform interval workouts, 4 30-second all-out cycling sprints with 4 minutes of rest in between. And guess what? The people who were working out while listening to music performed better. They had motivation, their heartbeat was faster, and it made them exercise harder too. Fun fact, did you know flowers can even grow faster if they listen to music? There's a Mythbusters on it. If you don't believe me, check it out. Next up, I want to explain how music, specifically playing music, specifically as a kid, can help increase your brain development, literally making you smarter. Did you know children with disabilities such as dyslexia or autism tend to lose focus less when they're listening to music, and they could actually benefit a lot from music lessons. Regardless of the socio-economic status or school district, students in a third grade study who participated in high-quality music programs scored much higher on all reading and spelling tests. Did you know 95% of Americans in a 2003 Gallup poll believe that music is a key component to a child's well-rounded education. High school music students have also been shown to hold a much higher grade point average than non-musicians at the same school, according to a research done by the National Educational Longitudinal Study of 1988. Children who play music and study music also tend to have larger vocabularies and more advanced reading skills than those who don't. Young children who take music lessons also show different brain development and improved memory over the course of a year compared to those who did not receive any musical training. Not only that, but music enhances the process of learning itself. The systems they nourish, which include our integrated sensory, our attention, our cognitive, our emotional, and even our motor capacities are shown to be the driving forces behind all learning. And last but not least, did you know a study of 75,000 university students revealed that music majors actually scored the highest on their reading scores among all the other majors. This is including biology, chemistry, math, and even the English majors. Last but not least, believe it or not, playing music and listening to music can actually lead to less violent activity and less drug use. 9 out of 10 adults and teenagers who play instruments agree that music making brings the family together. Martin Gardner of Brown University tracked the criminal records of Rhode Island residents from birth through age 30, and he had concluded that the more a resident was involved in music in any way, the lower the person's arrest record. 71% of Americans enjoyed and surveyed by the Gallup poll believe that teenagers who play a musical instrument are less likely to have disciplinary problems. In the past, secondary students who participated in the music group at school reported the lowest lifetime and current use of all substances, including tobacco, alcohol, and other illicit drugs. So, now that you've heard my take on how music can be good for you and why it's good for you, I want to prove it in a sense. I want to play for you some songs, and I want to prove that music can actually change how you're feeling at this very moment. So, I'm going to play a couple of songs, and I want to see how you react to them. The first one is a soothing, kind of a calm-like song. It probably relaxes your mind, relaxes your body, and just listen. How did you feel while I was playing that song? It probably relaxed your mind, your body. It was a soothing song. Next up, a fast-paced song. Probably catches your interest. Maybe even raises your heartbeat a little. Listen. This song probably engaged your interest a little bit more, not only because it was more fast-paced and because of the heavier chords, but because there was more to listen to. Next up, more of a sad melody. This will probably bring back maybe some sad memories, or maybe it'll just calm you down a lot. But listen. How about that? And last but not least, I want to play probably a familiar song that many of you will recognize. Familiar songs most likely bring back memories, good memories, bad memories, anything. But and that's my TED Talk. I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you take into account some of the things I've talked about today. And I hope you seriously consider picking up music for you, your kids, for a friend, for anyone, because it can seriously help you in many ways. Thank you.